Hi everyone, this is Jim Archibald with Collective Goods, and today is Saturday, December 1st. Welcome to December. First off, I just want to thank you all for all your hard work so far. I mean, I know you guys are putting in many hours, filling orders and being Santa Claus to so many schools, and I appreciate that. But the reason I'm making this video is because I want to just make sure that everyone knows how to do their week by week promises. We used to call them the week by week projections or commitments. But we want to, start on this project this month because we need these for the spring season. It's 2019 just around the corner. I know everybody's super busy, but if we could get this done in the next several weeks, that would be awesome because we do need it done before your first spring order is shipped. So I want to just run you through this. Before we used to send out an Excel spreadsheet on this, but now we don't need to do that. We could just go through and do it on the Rep Portal. So as you can see on this screen, we're on the Rep Portal landing page. If I go ahead and click on Business Manager, we'll have Business Manager pop up. And then here's the dashboard here. On the left side is, the performance. I'm sure you've noticed this. This is just your comparisons year over year, same period last year against same period this year, and all of that. I'm not going to go into that right now, but I do want to go into the business tools on the right part of the page, and it's My Promises. So anyways, if we click on the My Promises section, what this has and what will come up right here is fall 2018. So this is a week by week assessment of where you stand against your commitments that you put in for the fall of 18 season. If you want to see your sales, you could hit Show Sales tab, and then it'll show you your sales. It'll show you all that information. But to make this quick, I want to see here, it's under fall of 2018, is if we go ahead and click that down arrow and we pick spring of 19, then what we could do is this acts like our spreadsheet now. So whereas before you used to fill out the Excel spreadsheet and used to send it into your regional manager, now all you have to do is just go through and in the yellow columns here, the cycle as well as event count promise, you fill in what your schedule looks like for spring of 19. So, and this also has in this middle column last year's pickups. It's the same week. So let's just say, you have your schedule already laid out. You know when the holidays are. I'll be sending you, with this video, I'm sending you also an attachment of all the holidays in the spring so you could make sure that you account for those in your schedule. So let's just say the first week of pickups, let's just say I'm going to actually have some deliveries the week ending 1/20, and that's going to be fourth cycle. In the spring, we have normally 3 or 4 cycles depending on when you start and when you finish. So it's going to be the 4th, 5th, 6th cycle, and then for some people may run a partial 7th cycle. So let's just say here I want to do, this is going to be 4th cycle because that's the first cycle in the spring. And then let's just say that particular week, I'm going to have 18 deliveries. Okay. And so that's what I put out. That's my deliveries. This is not the number of drops I'm putting out that week. These are the number of deliveries or pickups that I'm going to have for that week ending date. So that's fourth cycle. And then I just go in through the next week. So again, it's fourth cycle. And then this week, hypothetically, I have 25 pickups this week. This is what I have planned. And then I'm going to have fourth cycle again, because you're usually going to run 5 or 6 weeks of each cycle. to get through all your accounts in a 5 or 6 week time frame. So this particular week, I'm going to have, let's just say I'm matching last year's numbers that week. I'm going to have 21. And then I'm going to have another 4 cycle. And then this one's going to be 22. And then I'm going to have another 4 cycle. And let's just say that this is 24. So anyways, that's the way you enter. So right now we've entered 5 weeks of 4 cycle deliveries or pickups. If you have an extra week to do, then you would do 4 cycle again. But let's just say, hypothetically, in 5 weeks that you got through all your accounts. If you have 150 active accounts, in 5 weeks you get through them all, that would be averaging around 30 a week. So then I'm going to move into, let's say if I'm done with all my 4 cycles, then I'll go in and do 5th cycle the following week. So I'll actually be planning to pick up 5th cycle this week ending February 24th. So I put 5th cycle, and then the number of deliveries I plan to make for 5th cycle this week. Now, if you have, let's just say in this 5th week here, or this 5th cycle week, let's just say some people are doing half 4 cycle pickups that week and half 5th cycle pickups that week. So let's just say, hypothetically, if I had 20 total deliveries that week planned, but really 10 of those deliveries were 4 cycle and 10 of them were 5th cycle. Well, there's no way we could split weeks here. So you're just going to pick one or the other cycle. So we could go with the 5th cycle at 20, although it's 10 4th cycle and 10 5th cycle. Or you could actually pick 4th cycle here, and still it would be, that your schedule has 10 4th cycle and 10 5th cycle. But if, in many cases it's a clean week where you're just finishing up all of 4th cycle and then moving on to 5th cycle. So I don't want to complicate the matter here. So we'll just say that was 5th cycle. We're doing 20, and then we go to the next week, again 5th cycle, and then let's just say this particular week is 0. Let's just say because of spring breaks or Easters, just look at the holidays, and then when you make your plan, that'll come in, have some clarity. And then let's just say the following week we're going to have 14. And so you just go through the whole process, and then you fill it out all the way to the end. And then once you're finished, you click this Save Changes button in the upper right side. It says Save Changes. All these little red triangles here next to on the left side of the cycles or on the event count, all these red things, this means that it hasn't been saved. So you will want to save it. If you do not save your changes, you will lose all this information. So you could save part of it, and then if you want to come back and work on it later, you could reopen this and then continue on to finish it out. So this doesn't all have to be done in one sitting, but I do recommend getting the school calendars out just to make sure you know when the Easter breaks are, spring breaks, and any other days off, and then fill this information out. So no more sending me an Excel spreadsheet letting me know on what your projections or your promises are for the spring. You could just go ahead and enter them in this way. So that's that. Thank you for listening. Please do me a favor and email me once you have your promises already entered for spring of 19. And I'll check you off the list. And if you have any questions on how to do this, or any questions in scheduling and developing the plan for the spring, I'm always here. So just please reach out, shoot me an email, give me a call. We'll connect, and then we could go over on a one-on-one basis. So that's it. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of the day, and we'll catch up soon. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.